Our Sun is enormous, so massive that 1.3 million Earths could fit inside it. Its surface burns at 5,500 degrees. It holds 99.8% of all the mass in our solar system. But what if I told you? Our Sun is one of the smallest stars in the universe. Today, we're comparing it to the biggest stars ever discovered, and each one will make the last one look pathetic. Let's start with what we can see. Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky. Look up on a clear winter night, and it's right there, burning bright, beautiful. Sirius is 1.7 times wider than our Sun. That doesn't sound like much, until you realize it's 25 times brighter. It burns at almost 10,000 degrees, nearly double our Sun. If Sirius replaced our Sun right now, Mercury and Venus would be scorched beyond recognition. But here's the thing, Sirius is still a baby compared to what's coming next. Pollux, an orange giant star visible to the naked eye in the constellation Gemini. Pollux is 9 times wider than our Sun. Imagine 9 suns lined up side by side. That's how wide this thing is. But Pollux is nothing compared to what's lurking in the constellation Boötis. Arcturus, a red giant, 25 times the diameter of our Sun. If you placed Arcturus where the Sun is right now, its boiling surface would extend past the orbit of Mercury. Mercury wouldn't even exist anymore. It would be inside the star, and our Sun next to Arcturus. It looks like a marble sitting next to a basketball. That's how different they are. But we're only getting started. Now things get serious. Rigel, a blue supergiant in the constellation Orion. Look at Orion's left foot. That's Rigel, and it is 79 times wider than our Sun. Rigel doesn't just beat the Sun in size, it shines 120,000 times brighter. Let that sink in. If Rigel were as close to Earth as the nearest star Proxima Centauri, it would be so bright you could read a book by its light, at night. And the scary part, Rigel is burning through its fuel so fast that it will explode as a supernova. When it does, it could be visible from Earth in broad daylight. Now we enter the realm of the truly massive. Betelgeuse, the famous red supergiant in Orion's shoulder, 764 times the diameter of our Sun. 764. Let that number wash over you. If you place Betelgeuse where the Sun is right now, it would swallow Mercury. It would swallow Venus. It would swallow Earth. It would swallow Mars. Its surface would reach all the way to the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Everything we know, every mountain, every ocean, every city, would be buried deep inside a single star. You wouldn't even be able to find where Earth used to be, and Betelgeuse could explode any day. Astronomers say it could happen tomorrow, or in 100,000 years. When it does, it will be the brightest thing in the night sky for months. You think Betelgeuse is big? We're not even close to the top. Meet Scuti, a red hypergiant, 1,708 times the diameter of our Sun. Scuti is so large that if you replaced the Sun with it, its surface would extend past the orbit of Jupiter. Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, a planet so big that 1,300 Earths fit inside it, would be swallowed like it was nothing. Here's how insane Scuti is. Light travels at 300,000 kilometers per second. It's the fastest thing in the universe. Light can go around Earth 7.5 times in 1 second. But to travel around Scuti, light needs 7 hours. To go around our Sun, 14.5 seconds. Around Scuti, 7 hours. Everything you've seen so far is nothing, because the biggest star ever discovered by humans makes Scuti look small. Stephenson, 2-18, a red supergiant located 20,000 light-years from Earth, 2,150 times the diameter of our Sun. 2,150. Not twice as big, not 10 times. 2,150. If Stephenson 218 replaced our Sun, its surface would reach past the orbit of Saturn. 6 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, all gone, swallowed by a single star. If you flew a commercial airplane at 900 kilometers per hour around the equator of Stephenson 218, the flight would take over 1,000 years. Your great-great-great-grandchildren times 30 would still be on that plane. Our Sun? That same flight takes about 6 months. Now let's see them all together. Our Sun: Sirius, Pollux, Arcturus, Rigel, Betelgeuse, Scuti, and Stephenson 2-18. Watch what happens when you line them up. The Sun disappears, Sirius disappears, Pollux disappears. One by one, they all vanish, until only one remains, the monster that swallows everything. And here's what keeps astronomers up at night. Stephenson 218 is just one star. There are 200 billion trillion stars in the observable universe, and we've explored less than 1% of our own galaxy. Somewhere out there, right now, there might be a star so large it would make Stephenson 218 look like our Sun. Our Sun keeps 8 planets alive. It gives us light, warmth, and life. But in the grand scale of the cosmos, it's barely a spark in an infinite darkness. If this video made you feel small, subscribe, because next time we're going somewhere even bigger and even more terrifying.